For years, groups such as the Youth Justice Coalition have been pushing LA County to build a justice system that's focused on care first, jail last. One initiative called Youth Justice Reimagined recommends investing in a Department of Youth Development. It was approved last November and may finally get its funding this summer.
In November, the Board of Supervisors voted for Youth Justice Reimagined.
Supervisor Hunt, aye. Supervisor Barger?
Aye.
Supervisor Barger, aye. Motion carries 5-0.
It was a huge victory for us because YJC has been talking about youth development for like 15 years. So for us, it was like finally people are waking up.
I wasn't surprised because of the work that we've put in so far. YJC literally did 50-mile marches and took surveys from young people to see all the things we think we needed in LA County. It was youth jobs, youth centers, bus pass, scholarships, intervention workers, all kinds of things was gonna happen, right? So for people that might not understand a little bit about politics, the Board of Supervisors voted for Youth Justice Reimagined, but the CEO who controls the county's budget decides how much money Youth Justice Reimagined gets. And the CEO rolled out on the budget that Youth Justice Reimagined is getting $0.
The county needs to put its money where its mouth and votes were at. What is the focus? Where is the county's focus? Is it in investing in incarceration? Or is it in reinvesting and removing those dollars and supporting young people thrive?
This place where YJC is at is called Chucos. Chucos is a community space. Inside Chucos, we have the Youth Justice Coalition, we have the Free LA High School, we have Second Call, we have 10 Toes Down. We have many other orgs based here, right? It's so important for us to be here because it used to be a courthouse.
So this is the old holding cells. This is where they used to hold inmates that would come in to go to court. Juvenile, I'm talking about. This one very spot, right, this same courthouse used to sentence youths at the highest rates in the entire world at one point. We fought to shut it down in 2013, and we moved in here in 2019, right?
When I needed a place to go to high school, it was here. When I needed a place for a job, it was here. When I needed a place to learn how to communicate, it was here. Whatever I needed, it was here.
Chucos Justice Center is what we're fighting for. We're fighting to have many more Chucos.
In this space, you have folks that are committed to supporting unconditionally, right? And I'm not sure that other agencies can do the same, right? When we think about law enforcement or probation, they're tied to a penal code. So their friendship only goes so far. I'm born and raised South Central. This is the only youth center that I know of that's not gonna ask you about your status. It's not gonna ask you about felonies or your record. There are also so many disqualifications to why you can even get a service.
90% of families charged by probation fees by LA County were families of color. 2/3 of people on probation make less than $2,000 a year, and nearly 2 in 5 make less than $10,000 a year. And I know from my community I reside in, every day is a struggle just to make $1 and barely living day by day, dollar by dollar.
We spend so much time putting our youth away, trying to track them for what they do bad. But no, we never want to see what they do good, see what they can bring up out of here, see what their voices can hold.
At the age of 16, I was homeless and eventually ended up on probation. I wasn't offered any resources. I was still battling homelessness, hunger, mental illness, so many different things that I was battling at the same time. The people that were supposed to care about me didn't offer any resources, just allowed me to do my probation and get off probation and right back up into the hands of law enforcement. It's been so long and LA County still doesn't officially have a youth development department.
If you give these kids somewhere to go, somewhere to be productive, somewhere they could put their talents to use, crime rates will go down.
All young people are gonna make mistakes. All young people are young people. And all young people should not be given a citation for being young people. It should not be, we're gonna take you to juvenile hall, or we're gonna take you to camps. No, it should be like, hey, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. How can I make it better? The form of accountability does not have to be punitive. I made a lot of mistakes as a young person, and I also grew a lot. And so thinking about how do we let children be children and love them through that versus handing them to a police officer that's gonna put them in handcuffs, and that route is gonna change your life forever.
Leaders are calling on the county board to follow through on its commitment to redirect $75 million specifically from juvenile probation to fund the new department.